$50,000. That is what Jerry Brock so graciously donated to support TD3 children during the pandemic. With the donation, $30,000 of hotspots were purchased for children to safely participate in remote learning. $10,000 was used to feed children through the Beans and Rice campaign, while other $10,000 went to the Connecting with Kids Clothing Bank to provide students with much-needed clothing, hygiene items, and school supplies. Jerry Brock has inspired hope in so many with his generous donation. He truly is a shining light in TD3. For more than 30 years, the Tempe Impacts Education Foundation has supported the TD3 community with a number of impactful programs to help struggling TD3 families with basic necessities like food, clothing, and healthcare needs. This past year, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the TIE Foundation gave an additional $25,000 to be divided among all TD3 schools to support student and staff needs. The TIE Foundation continues to make it their mission to make a difference in Tempe Elementary by modeling kindness and inspiring hope throughout the entire TD3 community. Coach Wilson has inspired hope at Aguilar by being an active, helping hand for anyone in need. She has taken the lead in supporting on-site learners during remote learning all year. She constantly moves around the gym, checking student progress, helping students with their work, and ensuring they are in the correct virtual classroom. Amy is the epitome of a team player. Her positive attitude, genuine kindness toward others, and unwavering support of students and families has set a wonderful example for all of Aguilar to follow. During the pandemic, virtual learning can be challenging for the most experienced educators and elementary students, but Sarah has not let this affect her program in the slightest. She embraced the virtual classroom from day one to make sure students never missed a day, improving their fluency and comprehension skills. Sarah instills in students the importance of reading and encourages them to become fluent readers. And she does this with a highly engaging teaching style that her students absolutely love. Students simply can't wait for their next class with Sarah Marquez. Heather Frazier is Broadmoor's unsung hero. She truly cares about and cares for every single person she interacts with each day. Her heart's desire is that all of us are truly okay. When Heather asks, "How are you doing?" you can be assured that she means it. She does not let you get away with "just fine" as a response. Heather takes the time to dig deeper, making sure you really are okay. If you're having one of those days or one of those moments, you can count on her to be there for you. Heather truly makes a difference by inspiring hope throughout the Broadmoor community. Emma Kitzman inspires hope in those around her through her passion for what she does every day for the students and employees of TD3. Her leadership last spring in transforming the Nutrition Service Department from a traditional school kitchen model to a curbside grab-and-go meal pickup was instrumental in providing nearly 150,000 meals during the last 2 months of the school year. Emma's focus day in and day out has always been to provide the best possible nutrition for every child. Her positive, energetic work ethic is a shining example of leading by example in TD3. Dora has truly gone above and beyond her job duties throughout the entire COVID-19 pandemic. Because of Dora, TD3 was able to communicate in Spanish to parents and the community in a timely manner. She makes herself available day or night to provide translation services for all the communication needs that have faced TD3 schools and departments during the pandemic. She is kind-hearted, she is helpful, and she is extremely good at what she does. Dora inspires all with an incredible attitude and a never-ending willingness to lend a helping hand. Since 2005, Kelly Trujillo has been a steadfast leader at Carminati, not only as a kindergarten teacher, but also as a trusted and knowledgeable voice regarding educational issues during the pandemic. She has truly risen to exceptional heights in order to adjust and excel while teaching in this new virtual format. Kelly puts her whole heart into everything she is a part of, and never anything less. She continues to keep the kindergarten team running smoothly and seamlessly during the pandemic. Through these unprecedented times, Kelly's whimsical and positive spirit inspires hope for all. Janae Wiggins has led the charge of inspiring hope in numerous ways. During the first 9 weeks of the school year, Janae provided for an elective time for PALS and PUPALS students, which in turn provided time for their teachers to plan and meet one-on-one with online students. Working continuously through 9th hour, Janae piloted how blended learning could work. She gave the rest of the elective team at Conley a chance to prepare for the second quarter of blended learning. Her selfless commitment to students and teachers alike is very much appreciated by the entire Conley community. Jane is an inspiration of hope and a role model for both her students and her colleagues. She goes above and beyond her job description to ensure everyone is successful. Jane has thoroughly supported students and staff during the time of COVID-19 pandemic through her hard work, flexibility, and dedication. In addition to the daily online instruction, Jane puts together individualized activities for students to work on at home with their parents. Her dedication and compassion for children truly fosters hope for all Curry students. Cindy inspires hope in all of us by continuing to be a positive light in spite of circumstances beyond anybody's control. She was completely hands-on with the in-person learning during the twists and turns of the COVID-19 pandemic. Cindy did not complain about having to be in person. Instead, she embraced it and made her classroom environment welcoming. She always expresses gratitude and appreciation for those she works with, leaving a lasting positive impact. Cindy Barracks is truly one of a kind, inspiring hope for students and colleagues alike. Without a doubt, Jorge is Frank Elementary's hardest worker. When the pandemic began last spring, it would have been easy for Jorge to be discouraged with all the new distancing and cleaning protocols, but it hasn't fazed him one bit. Even with so many responsibilities already on his plate, he readily takes on the added cleaning challenges with a positive attitude. And you can bet that when it comes to high-touch areas, Jorge has already cleaned it before you can think to even ask him. Jorge Barbosa is truly the definition of excellence at Frank Elementary School. Allie McClure goes above and beyond every day to make Fuller a wonderful place to be for students and staff. She's always willing to think outside the box for students to achieve success. Allie has been a leader during transition to online learning by modeling innovative teaching strategies to keep students engaged in their learning. She sees the needs of students and staff and takes action to ensure they feel supported and have everything they need. Allie truly cares about each student and inspires the entire Fuller community with her positive attitude and exceptional work ethic. Kendra has approached these uncertain times with positivity and a willingness to help everyone and anyone. She volunteered to give up her classroom for a safe site on campus and is running her virtual circle times out of the kitchen right now. Kendra works well beyond the school bell to pull materials together for students and then goes above and beyond to get materials out to their families so that they feel supported and know how much she cares about them. Kendra inspires hope with her passion to make a positive difference for her families and coworkers alike. During the difficult days of 2020, Jessica's radical kindness and generosity for her students often goes beyond the confines of the school bell. When a Gilliland student lost their mother unexpectedly this school year, Jess orchestrated a project to buy and wrap Christmas presents for the student's entire family. She often spends her lunch breaks buying shoes and backpacks for students she notices are in need. Jess strives every day to inspire her students to be their best selves. Through her personal stories, words of encouragement, and positive attitude, Jessica Pena cultivates a classroom of hope and kindness every day. Dr. Shores goes above and beyond to serve the Holdeman community. Recently, he helped start a food bank on campus, providing Holdeman families a much-needed resource during COVID-19 pandemic. Hardworking and incredibly supportive, Dr. Shores truly cares about the entire Holdeman community. The time and effort he dedicates to build a stronger Holdeman community has not gone unnoticed by staff, parents, or students. Excellence is Dr. Jeffrey Shores, who inspires hope at Holdeman every day. Dawn inspires hope daily in the lives of Hudson's staff, students, and parents. While the pandemic has provided many anxious and stressful moments in and around the Hudson campus, Dawn is always ready to help students, parents, and her colleagues navigate these trying times with understanding, compassion, and support. Dawn was instrumental in paving the way for instructional assistants to provide virtual interventions. She made sure resources sitting on the shelves found their way into the hands of students at home. Dawn's positive attitude is truly a gift to the Hudson community. Elvia embodies the theme of inspiring hope in many impactful ways. During the beginning of this school year, Laird School experienced unexpected changes in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. Throughout the situation, Elvia provided the school with continued stability because of her calm demeanor and forward-thinking attitude. Elvia was an absolute natural at cultivating optimism during all of the difficult situations and unexpected emergencies that occurred. Elvia Jaime inspires hope in all that she does, which makes her one of TD3's brightest shining stars. Whether we are in a pandemic or not, Sue Hazard is the embodiment of hope. She consistently delivers high-quality curriculum to her students in the most engaging ways. Sue has kept McCamey's news broadcasting program, The Daily Roar, going throughout the pandemic, working hard to make sure that even when everything is upside down, students can still rely on these videos to make them laugh and feel connected to their school. Students need something bright in their lives right now, and Sue Hazard fills McCamey's students with hope for the future and excitement to learn more every single day. Whether helping support Myers on-site learners, create and pack Montessori home kits, provided tech support, or assist with online teaching in support of her lead teacher, Heather Hamilton has consistently and without any hesitation gone above and beyond to bring positivity, hope, love, and grace to her students, her colleagues, and the Meyer community. She is a beacon of light, shining positivity and support wherever she finds a need. Heather is always first to offer help and the last to stay and help. Her smile is infectious, and so is her passion and heart for the Meyer community. The work Vernice Sharp does every day inspires hope in everyone around her. She is an extremely dedicated, talented, and caring leader. She understands the high demands and pressures of being a modern teacher during COVID times and assists teachers whenever they need it. Vernice is clearly a servant leader. When computers needed to be handed out in the heat, Vernice was there handing them out. Every day for an entire quarter, she took meals to students' homes so they had the energy to learn. Vernice Sharp is a shining star in TD3, a model leader who embodies the spirit of hope. Everyone at Rover Elementary and the Nutrition Service Department know that Jennifer Wood is passionate about students being fed and cared for. During this pandemic time, she had to completely reimagine what serving breakfast and lunch looked like, with having to serve food curbside along with supporting Kids Zone students on campus. Without hesitation, Jennifer masterfully led her team to make sure all students and parents had access to food. She has not let COVID get in the way of helping students. Jennifer Wood embodies hope because she treats every child like they are her own. Brittany Franklin inspires hope in those around her through her passion for what she does every day for TD3 kids as well as for her team. She is so genuine in care for others. During this difficult year, she's been a trustworthy, kind, and giving person to talk to and be around. In doing so, she encourages those she interacts with to be that same encouragement to others. She truly sets the tone for a positive and uplifting environment that so many TD3 colleagues feel privileged to be part of. Brittany Franklin has a heart of gold, a work ethic beyond her years, and she's a shining example of hope for tomorrow in TD3. Maureen Kennedy goes above and beyond in her role as a special education teacher. She comes to school every day with a positive attitude and constantly tackles all the obstacles of the past year to reach and engage her students. Maureen works with students at different levels, with different abilities, providing instruction that allows each student to enjoy learning and fulfill their potential. She is kind, loving, caring, and fun. Maureen is an amazing educator, inspiring hope for all and making sure that even during these difficult times, her students know that she will always be there for them. Erin has inspired hope this year by being an example of virtual teaching. She continues to be at the forefront of educational technology and is the first to try new virtual learning tools and models. Erin adapts to difficulties. When many of her students were not coming back to learn after doing individual assignments virtually, instead of just giving up, Erin developed strategies to keep students online. She pours her heart and soul into her work, and it shows beyond the walls of her classroom. Erin Thatcher is excellent in so many ways and a true model of inspiring hope. Keeping a school campus open and clean during a pandemic would be a difficult task for many, but Veronica Valdez is confident in her team's ability to keep students, staff, and parents safe during these difficult days. Veronica was instrumental in recognizing the importance of getting cleaning supplies and personal protective equipment to staff. She helped create a system where staff could request PPE supplies, and her staff would deliver with the push of a computer button. She has high expectations but also loves her students dearly. Veronica brings a wonderful spirit of hope to Ward Traditional Academy. Kaylee Flora is always inspiring hope. She faces challenges with a smile and a positive attitude. Her favorite saying is, "We love the kids first." The students she works with struggle the most with reading, so Kaylee always encourages students to believe they can become better readers. As a reading support teacher, she knows how vital her role is in supporting students during these uncertain times. Thanks to her passion and commitment to helping children become better readers, Kaylee Flora is providing a literary pathway of hope for the Wood community.